for now. We'd need to probably maybe look at a bit better bungee cord for this.
Thicker.
A bit thicker. And then so you're just stretching it along the sail. And then I'm just going to nice little slippery knot so that you can pop it out later. And doesn't matter how long or short the sail is, these are all going to be evenly spaced straight away. And then they just go around the sail. And pop that on. And then you're not having to work with those bloody sail ties. And then it's like nice, easy, sussed way. And then if we make a few more of these and make it a little bit nicer than this one, you don't even have to take it off. You just pop these and you pull the sail up and it just sits at the bottom of the sail. And then as you bring the sail back down, you're ready to go. Another one that we've been thinking of is popping eyes in here, and just like on the offshores you have the gasket ties, just hanging a few little gaskets off the bottom of your foot, and just imagine if that was there, you could just come around and then tie into itself. But for now the bungee works because you can use it on any sail, and it just spreads it all out nice and even. And then plus when you're sailing and you're not using this sail, all the like waves and everything that might be coming at the sail, you're not trying to create, you're not having this big ass water catcher. You see, it's kind of save a little. It's still going to get wet, but it just saves it holding a lot of wind and a lot of water, and it's not going to flap around, and it obviously looks 10 times better than what else we use. Noho standby on the halyard, so if I was going to pop the sail up, it's a lot easier just letting these go. There's no knots. It's a lot faster. Only thing is, you just got to make sure people just be careful. If you go to pop it up, you don't want to get wet. And so I'm coming straight to the sail. I'm always standing to windward of the sail. I don't want to be on the back here, fucking around, and that sail goes up, fills with wind, and pushes me one way. So I want to be on the windward side. The wind is always at my back, and I'm looking downwind to whatever I'm doing. Ease off on that halyard pressure. I'm taking this bottom hank off. I'm making sure it's right. Checking it. Putting it on. And everyone will know if you've worked enough with a head sail. As soon as that pressure goes up, so Noah pulls that up as fast as you can. They slide pretty good, but you see that jam? That's why you got to have that one person always down here. Lots of people will like slide them individually, but if you want to even faster way, drop it down, bro. You'll notice how those ones slid up pretty good because the line is not as thick here as it is down here, because the splice is down here, so the line goes back into itself, so it's thicker, and that's why they jam. So if you want to be really fast, I'd come up here before the halyard's ready. I'm going to push the first half, and then I'm going to push the next part, and then I'm going to push right from the bottom hank, and then Noho could pull that as fast as he can, and I'm not touching any individual, they're all running out of my hand. Come on, that's just the sheet line. So same again, straight away we can see that the sheet line is going to be a bit too tight, and that's why you're always having, if you're rigging your sail, have your sheet line always standing by. Can you ease that out, bro? Keep going on the halyard. Keep easing on the sheet. Little more, little more. Alright, kapai. And so you want to always have that in your mind, that sheet line might be tight and it's going to hold the sail down, and you might be up there cranking. Same again, when we were putting that mizzen up, you want to let the sheets go, because the sheet's at an angle that it's always holding the sail down. Kapai? So same again. Drop that sail down, keep that sheet where it is. These all slid out really easy because I've pushed these hanks up to where the line is thinner. Now you can pull it again, bro. And it's a lot safer. I'm not individually trying to slide and getting my fingers in there. It's just pushed up, I'm standby, everything's clean, and it just runs up. Keep pulling it, bro. bottom again. Noho's going to crank that as tight as he can. Get that really tight. Make sure it's all sussed. Lock that off. And then see, that bungee on the bottom is just sitting there. It's ready to go for whenever we need that sail again. Whenever we go to drop that sail and wrap it up. Okay? So we're probably going to end up just remaking it with a bit of heavy bungee. So that'd be one job for someone over time. Anyone can make a bungee. You just got to make probably about 2 or 3 meters worth of bungee tie, and then evenly space out those tie points, making sure that this further one up here is a lot longer than the last one down there. And then you just have 2 clips on either end. And that's another good job that we could have. We'd like to have 2 of these always, if you can. Obviously you have the AP ready and then a stay sail may be ready as well when you're on the bigger trips. So all nice little points to always remember. Checking that, making sure it runs up cleanly. Now that the sail's up, make sure we're not sheeted that in. That's all nice and clean. No twists here. As soon as put it begins taking on that sheet line, sheet it in. You see it's nice and clean. There's no twisting in the line. The bowling's on the outside line. The running part is on the inside because it kind of goes in on that angle, right? It's nice and clean. Eventually, these 2 holes that I put here, we're going to put the 2 bridle rings there, because you see how this angle is too far down. You need to have where that ledge and that foot is, you want to kind of come off on that angle straight towards here. So that'll be one job. We just need a router, if anyone has one, to route around these holes. And then we just put some of these rings further back here. Definitely our wakas have been rigged for a bit too far, a bit too long. The rings are too far forward. They should be a lot further back. Because when we're sailing, it's not really easy to be able to kind of change that angle backwards. But if we have them here, you can always easily quickly wrap a line and tie it this way and change that angle. It's not really easy to change the angle this way. So we should always, we're going to start, that's why I've drilled these holes already. And we're going to start putting those 2. And then straight away, you know, for now, as we're basic training, this is where we're rigging the outer forestay, and that's where we're rigging the inner forestay. And even when we go to do that, you ever notice that the 2 sheet lines perfectly come in line. They come down here. Even the angles, when they go back to the 2 clicks, even the angles are exactly the same. So even when you look down the canoe, it's like really quite slick setup, and it's nice.
So you're tying off to the same, so you mean
that
the same
ring
setup, or are you bowline in there and then just coming through here, or you're doing
both especially
both to the same point?
Will be there.
Yeah.
That whole setup here will just shift back further. And that's where you want to start with your basic understanding of the waka, set it up like that. And then as you get really good at fine tuning a sail, that's when you start changing that angle and trying to figure it out a bit better. But for basic sailing, that's your general position, and it's nice and easy, and it's the easiest, simplest way. And then so if we have that sheeted in there, and say we were flying a stay sail as well and had that sheeted in there, then they're both clear of each other, nice and clean, easy setup. We might as well just quickly get the stay sail out, and I'll just quickly show you what that.
Mama, Papa,
Anna, can you get a? Oh no, I'll grab another line.
coming here.
Can someone grab our stay sail out?
Yeah.